and I came early. I was just an ordinary shorthand typist to Mr. Lamass. He was a very methodical man. He would come in at the same time every morning. I'd say, "Good morning, Minister," and I'd take down the notes, which most of the speeches he wrote himself, but his writing wasn't very good. It took me a while to get used to that. I worked for him for, I suppose, about maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe more. You know, it was during the time of the petrol rationing, tea, sugar, butter, clothes, everything, you name it. And I remember one of the deputies in the Dáil, Deputy Fagan, coming up with a pound of country butter during the rationing time to give to my father, who would give it to me through the railings of Leinster House when I would go across the road from Ministry of Commerce. And don't ever give me a pound of country butter. Oh, reeking with salt, but he loved it. And he was delighted to get it. A group of men, I think about 16 or 17 men, up from Maynooth, and they spent the Easter Sunday night in Glasnevin because, as you know, the rising was countermanded, you know. So they hid their ammunition up on the guns in the cemetery, and on Easter Monday morning they marched down to the GPO to join their comrades. He narrowly missed being shot by a sniper. Mother was, she told me that she helped to nurse James Connolly, and she used to bring the wounded up to Jervis Street Hospital, up along Henry Street, I suppose, under fire. The bullets were flying all over the place. I don't know where she got that. What rebel streak is it? But I don't know where it came from. Con Colbert was in love with my mother, and he had a rival in my father. The day before he was executed, he gave a bundle of letters, I suppose maybe love letters and poems, to a Capuchin priest, I think, and unfortunately they were mislaid. When Mother died and we were going to her belongings, a little lock of hair, which I presumed was belonging to Con. I don't know, but that's all I knew. I am extremely proud, and I can't say it, was extremely proud of it. And I think there should have been more recognition of it. I feel my father was such a humble man. He was like a big lamb, you know, quiet man. When I think back on the interesting life he had, I'm sorry, I'm a bit emotional now.
And do you feel your parents were suitably recognised for their efforts during the period?
No, I do not. Especially the women. When I think back now, they were so brave and so courageous, put their country first. My mind boggles. And I'm glad it's better late that they're being recognised now. Better late than never. It took a long time though.